This quick tip feels a little bit different, and I'm going to say that this is not a popular opinion. I did not get to this point because, everyone loved me, and I'm gorgeous, and I have $1 million house. Seems to me like if I actually wanted that, I'd be fucking a producer. I'd be fucking a casting director. I'd be hoeing myself out on the casting couch like Harvey Weinstein. And bitch, I live in New Jersey. There's no casting couch here, hoe. I live in Jersey. Anyway, so I wanted to make this video about knowing the difference between authenticity and impulsivity. Now, one thing I will say is I'm happy I'm speaking in this tone of voice because, see, and this is me working on my damn self. See, people always used to tell me as young as like 8 years old, you're yelling, stop yelling. And I used to yell even more because I was defensive. See, I was being impulsive and not thinking about what the fuck they were saying to me. See, and I originally did not want to curse, but see, that's a whole... Yeah, so I was saying earlier, there's a difference between authenticity and impulsivity. In my life, I've said things, like, I'm talking about as young as 4 years old, where I wish I could take those things back. And I have actually, like, spoken about this many times in my life. And I was having a conversation, actually right before I made this video, with someone I suppose I could say I'm kind of like in between acquaintance and friend. I don't know. Anyway, I wrote a new poem. It's called Bearing It All. And I had asked this person, like, is this the right thing to post with the time period we're in right now? And this person told me, oh, I say things, and if people don't like them, I'm like, oh, you're reminding me of my damn self, because that's the impulsivity. That's the impulsivity. A lot of times, if you actually keep it, quote unquote, keep it real, and I hate that fucking term. If you keep it real, like society wants you to think, you don't have to say it out loud on YouTube, on social media. You're either born that way or you're not. I'm not stealing from people when I say this too. Lucille Ball, who is my favorite comic of all time, like transcending any medium, like television, radio, stage, film. See, she got to that point because she was... See? Y'all are not ready. See, Lucille Ball said, two very poignant statements that were like ahead of her time. Number one, she said, I don't regret the things I have done. I regret the things I have not done. Number two, she said, now, who in the world doesn't know who Lucille Ball is? Like, she's a fucking icon, like a pioneer for these comics of today's time. First of all, without Adam Lucy, there would be no Cheryl Underwood. There would be no Aisha Tyler. There would not even be a Monique to run her ass on the radio talking, oh, Netflix does not have female diversity. See, this is what I mean. Watch your tone. Like, for you to get on Breakfast Club and run your fucking mouth to hosts of a show of which men are the majority, and there's only one woman, and you're trying to take her, and you're trying to outnumber the women by having your husband on the show. See, but that's a whole other conversation we're reading the room. Anyway, where Monique went wrong is she did not think before she spoke, and that's why we want to say impulsivity versus authenticity. You have to read the room. Y'all ever heard that term, read the room? You have to, and this all goes with this statement, right? You have to pick your battles, and that gives way to reading the room. I could have saved so much time and energy had I just picked my battles and read the bitch. And the best thing about that is it's free. It costs $0 and 0 fucking cents. Because even when my former friend made that post on my Facebook, and I mentioned that in a future video of mine. Actually, it's not even feature. In a video I just posted, I think like a few days ago, called "Freedom of Speech is Dead," and that's a story time. And see, but once again, this is me reading the room. See, I decided to stop doing story times in August of 2018, right? For the simple fact that at the time, I thought, oh, you don't want to have trolls fucking up your page and trolls talking about you. But now I get it now. And it's been almost it has been nearly 2 years. And bitch, with my birthday coming up next month, I need to learn that. I have learned. But if I didn't learn that, I would have needed to know that sooner than later. Especially my fucking birthday coming up next month, at the end of next month. Like, so, what I learned is this, right? See, when I decided to stop doing story times for that year, for that 2-year break, right, from August 2018 to this month, which is July of 2020. For the first few months, I only thought of myself, me, my fucking needs, my fucking wishes, my fucking dreams. And I'm thinking to myself, it's like my aunt told me, right? Everybody has a story. And let me add something to that, right? Because y'all ain't ready. See, in order for someone to write a book, especially a memoir, but a book in general, they have to stand out from the rest, right? People have said that I get everything from my mom, that my mom gives me everything, that the world gives me everything, that, be grateful you have a roof over your head, that you have, this and that. And I'm looking like, okay, but girl, I used to be very impulsive. I used to actually speak before I thought. See, y'all just heard it. I used to speak before I thought about what the fuck I said. I used to be ignorant, blatantly ignorant. And everybody knew, and I think people did not want to step on my toes because, see, that was me being defensive when I spoke up about my bullshit because I was full of shit. That's what I need to learn. So that is really why I started, like, see, and, there's so much I don't know. See, when I was a kid, I used to, see, and I'm not from this fucking social media generation where, bitches be Instagram models getting millions of dollars. That's not me. See, when social media came around in like 2008, I was 12 years old. So I had already known a life before social media, and I know a life during social media. And in 10 years, there may not be some shit called social media. There may be some other shit. We don't know because it's not our time to learn that yet. Anywho, so but see what I mean when y'all ain't ready yet? See? Anyway, so I remember I used to go onto Facebook and I would like constantly like obsessed with telling the world everything I was fucking doing. I'm getting my hair done. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I'm looking like, okay. Like, it's been 12 years. And I'm looking like, okay. Why? See, this is a multi-layered conversation. See, y'all know they say if I knew then what I know now. The first thing is, I would immediately tell that kid to think before he spoke, and to know the difference between authenticity and impulsivity. Me going on social media, talking about what the fuck I'm doing every fucking day, really actually was a sign that I was ignorant and quite naive to reading the room. But see, y'all young kids don't know that. It's not your time to learn that yet because that's the media growing older. It's like someone told me today, and I was telling them I'm like, ooh, people still say I look 13, and But see, when I said that out, that was me thinking out, like, that was me thinking about my shit. Me, right? This person told me, and I quote, "That's a good thing. Believe it or not, that's a good thing." And this person is 50 years old. The bigger conversation was, you have to appreciate your youth. Appreciate your youth, because, see, even if you say things that you don't mean, even if you say things you wish you could take back, even if you say things that are ignorance, being young does not last forever. That's why Jay-Z did that song. Was it Forever Young? And I love that song. Ooh, I love that song, but I don't know how to find that song. Was it Forever Young? I Want to Be Forever Young? Ooh, that song came out so long ago. I'm showing my age right now. See. But yeah. But there's even a difference between age and grade. See, but it all goes together. See, impulsivity. See, once you learn the difference between impulsivity and authenticity, that's number one, right? That's step one. Number two is having a mastery of the two, right? And that could be 2 steps. So that's step 2 and step 3. Step 4 is being able to age gracefully, right? By knowing those things, by knowing the first 3 steps. And step 5 is then telling others what you have learned along the way. See, there's a reason why there are people like what's his damn name? Robert Downey Jr. Perfect example. He was a drug user, was doing all types of crazy shit in the 80s, and look at him now. He done did Iron Man, all these fucking action movies, and he's beloved now. Because he focuses on his work. He's not out here making outlandish statements and doing crazy things, Even Joaquin Phoenix, see, and this, but wait, I think Joaquin Phoenix is a Virgo. Yeah, see, Joaquin Phoenix is number 1, but number 2 is also Keanu Reeves. By the way, I think Keanu Reeves has the same birthday as me. Does he? I think he does. Yeah, but see, y'all ain't ready for that. See, when Joaquin Phoenix was on the Brit Awards and openly dragged the white girls for filth on the Brit Awards, you can see Prince William's face looking like, like he was very like on the edge of his seat, because he's like, is he gonna say some shit that I have to cancel him for? Because Prince William is the president of the BAFTA Academy. But here's the thing: what you say while you're telling your story may offend a few people, but the people who get that, the people who understand what you're saying, they will last for a lifetime, and that transcends race, politics, existentialism and why we're here and all that bullshit, philosophy and all that. You have to see. And this is why. I know the meaning of this shit now. See, this is why I love Neneh Cherry. Neneh Cherry always has told her daughter, Mabel, who is also a Brit Award winner, beautiful singer too. Both of them are beautiful singers, beautiful songwriters. But see, for more information on that, check out my video, Neneh Cherry's the Queen of Rap. Because y'all are not ready. See, y'all are not fucking ready. Anyway, Mabel was on, I believe, Music Choice. And it is Music Choice. And there's this YouTube video, there's this promotional video she did for her album called High Expectations, which is an amazing album. So in the promo tour for High Expectations, she did an appearance on Music Choice. And the video by Music Choice is called The Best Advice Mabel's Mother Ever Gave Her. And the advice was that Mabel said that Neneh Cherry told her mother, Neneh Cherry's her mother. She said Neneh Cherry always told her, own your story. Own your story. And I actually did not know what the fuck that meant till today, because I was ignorant until even if like I had a master of everything else, the videos I made, everything, things I've said, things I've done, doesn't matter. But see, this is me. See, this is me knowing impulsivity. See, and I was quite ignorant because I didn't know what that statement meant and how that statement could actually change my life. Because my whole life, I've gotten a lot of shit for being too real, being too straightforward, being too honest. I've been denied opportunities for being too honest. There are even a lot of people I think now who do not like me because I'm too straightforward. People have told me, you need to learn empathy. But see, had you watched this video, you would know the backstory. And had you watched my poem, this video I did, what the fuck is it called? It's coming out a little bit soon. Oh, I wish I remembered that. But it's a video, it's an hour and 20 minutes and 20 seconds actually, see, but I remember timestamps very well. Where I spoke about the meanings behind a lot of my poems. I showed y'all actually like the written out original masters to my poems, which I've never done in a video or even actually have shown publicly ever in my life. But see growth. Ooh, see. You have to get out of your own head. Get out of your own thinking. Get out of your own mind. Get out of your own pretense intents to make it future tense. I told y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Ooh, y'all ain't ready. But see, from having a mastery of authenticity, that brings about change. And you may not see it. The day you begin to... Ooh, my vocals are getting kind of rusty, but I'm keeping it real. See, that's the price of it. But the day you see that it finally clicks in your head of you knowing what authenticity actually means, that from that very second you understand it, you will begin to change. It's a literal radicalism of thought. Like it's a whole shift of perspective, a whole shift of thought. Everything in your life will change. And see, the reason why I'm making this video is because I've always been real with myself, with other people. And you guys understand too that all throughout my storytells, all throughout my videos, all throughout my poetry, I never sacrificed my self-worth, my work ethic, my dignity, even my integrity. See, that's something that y'all young kids need to learn. You know, these young kids get injections at 15. These young kids are on drugs. Well, it's not my place, but we're not gonna go there. But you know, because first of all, see, that's the difference between impulsivity and authenticity. See, and this is me keeping it all real with y'all and myself. See, a lot of these bitches who make apology videos are not this real. See, I was going to say, oh, a lot of these young kids are on drugs at 15. But see, look. That was me being ignorant. See? And that's why I made this fucking video. See, because I can learn shit in my own fucking mouth from my own fucking words too. Don't think that just because someone writes something down that they already learned it. Okay? You have to understand too. Let me give y'all perspective, right? One of my favorite singers of all time is Florence Welch from Florence and the Machine. A powerhouse vocalist, right? Crazy vocal. She does all her own backing vocals too. Ooh, y'all, talent. So you said talent. And one thing that really struck me as, I guess, quite odd at first, but then I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now, is she said that when she made her first album called Lungs in 2008, she had the biggest hangover of that time. Like, every time she went to the studio, she had a hangover. When she went to the studio every time. And At first, see, that was me being ignorant. So I was like, oh, well, what's she doing drinking and this? And I'm like, okay, time and place. Watch your fucking tone. Time and place, right? You don't know what she went through to make that record. You don't know what her family life was like. You don't know what her sister was like. See, and that's a song called Grace, right? You don't know what her sister Grace went through at that time. So why are you saying that when you're fucking, dating a married man for 18 to 21? He did not even leave his wife for you, and you stepped the fuck out of that relationship, and now you want to think about saying shit to other people at their relationships. But see, everything in its right time and place. And girl, for years now, I have been thinking that, people are not gonna approve of me saying I used to date a married person. But see. Listen. There's take pride in your story. You don't know who needs to hear your story, right? Yes, everybody may have a story, but see, the same people who tell you that at the time, they may be going through shit that you don't even know about right now. They may be telling you that because they have their own defense mechanisms. They may be telling you that because they're not taking accountability for what they have gone through in their life. All that time and energy they spent telling you shit to make you change. And yet, you don't know. They may not have changed completely yet. Because it was not their time to change yet. See, like Aubrey Sochild says, energy is linear. So shit you may not shit you may have needed to learn, you may have already learned. You may be learning right now. It could be today. It could be in the present tense. It could even be future tense. You could even learn in the future. You don't know that. And when you do, the university just sit back and laugh. Like, wow, he is so fucking dumb. Like, bitch, we tried to tell him everything, and he did not know. He did not know. And see, there have been plenty of times where I wanted to come on camera and be like, oh, see, everybody shaming me for telling my opinion. See, I have natural hair. I have this, I have that. But see, that's me being a fucking Karen. See, that's me being a Chad, a Karen. But see, as much as I hate them terms are so true. And the reason why I'm grateful to the universe, I never said that. See, but it's like my friend James Bond for us to be grateful. The reason why I'm grateful I never said those things about, look at me, I don't plastic surgery, bitch, I'm real. See, it was all setting me up for this fucking video. It was all setting me up for this video. I may have natural hair. I may have pimples on my damn face that are ingrown, bitch. But see, when you're authentic, you should not go around telling people that. Okay? Not one time have I done a video talking about, oh, I got this done, I got that done. Look at me and my natural hair. See, I'm getting a haircut today because, bitch, I hate my natural hair. See, ooh. That, like, even if I were to see it on YouTube, that would rub me the wrong way. Because I'd be, like, it'd be like a light switch, like, cancel this bitch, unsubscribe. Because there may be shit that she don't know yet, that she needs to learn, and she's not prepared for it. See, but that's why I love Quadri Howard. He said divine timing and quiet for the storm. Because, see, people aren't ready. There are things that are above our higher consciousness that we're not prepared to hear yet. And Quadri said this today in his live show on YouTube. He said people are so. Here's the verbiage. He basically was this the undertone. See, He said people are not prepared for this because the undertone what he was saying was, oh, I'm so sorry when y'all say my leg hurts. Yeah. So he said. Now the undertone what he said is what I'm saying too. He said basically that people are so focused on group thinking that by the time they're ready to keep it, the quote unquote keep it real, when I hate that fucking stuff, it makes us get roasted never. By the time people actually are authentic, they've fallen so far in the damn ditch. And this everything I'm saying is a multi-layered conversation, but it's okay. It's okay. So, girl, and I've even had dreams about this shit happening. So I think it was to prepare for this video, like secretly. But I need to see. I need to be grateful to the universe. Stop letting me say but. Stop letting me say but, because but is hypocritical. But see, that's authenticity versus impulsivity, and gratitude versus a lack of humility. See. And also, too, one more thing. Now, this is also something I'm working on, too. I am learning to stop being jealous of people who have the things they have, because I may not approve of a majority of the Bible, but one thing I will say is the Bible did get it right when they said when it was written in the Bible, and it said, "Don't covet what your neighbor wants." The opposite of that is everything that we're doing in this world today. We're fucking wanting so much of what everyone else has on Instagram. You go on Instagram, you have all these fucking models with these $1 million houses and shit, and all these older people who, instead of steering in the right direction, saying like, "Look, like, you are too beautiful to be doing what you're doing," they'll tell them, "Oh, look at this fucking slut, getting this, getting that. She thinks she's so bad because she's fucking this celebrity, talking that." And I'm looking like, okay, you are 60 years old on this bitch's Instagram. Why? She's 21, 22, 23. She's even, some of these Instagram models low-key be like 17, 16, 17. But see, the media, ooh, y'all ain't ready, see. But that's when I say, like, there's a time and place for everything. You should not be a 60-year-old commenting on a 17-year-old, 18-year-old's Instagram to hate on this person. Why are you commenting on this person's Instagram? You're 60, 70 years old. You are blind to the fact that this person is not, this young child, first of all, this young child, not an adult, this young child, it may not be her time to understand that, to understand that is not the epitome of her self-worth, her self-esteem, her dignity, her pride. And I don't see any adults telling these kids that. I see all these older people, and see, I know this because it's been done to me my whole life. My family will always tell me, "You think you're so old." Well, y'all need to be telling me. Me being real myself. See, has somebody just told me, "You're fine the way you are. Everything in its right place and right time. Trust." See. And the third thing is, it's like I fucking said in my poem. There is a solution for everything. If more people realize that, bitch, the world would not have all the problems it has now. There'd be a cure for cancer. There already is a cure for HIV, but no one wants to hear that. No one wants to hear that, right? Get out of your own thinking. Stop group thinking. Get into the world's thinking. Ooh, y'all ain't ready for that yet. Ooh. I might need to do a whole video on that. Because, see, y'all ain't ready for that. Now, it's a lot. What I'm saying is a lot. And I'm just gonna stop here because I've spoken long enough. And whoever needs to receive this message is going to do so accordingly. Like the Paris Accord of whatever time period. Whoever needs to hear this, I know will change their life. And I'm not making any excuses because, I'm black. YouTube don't give me this, YouTube don't give me that. I'm not being paid. Okay, that was then, right? What the fuck are you doing now? And see, once again, impulsivity versus authenticity. I used to have I used to fall out with people I know, in my family, in my friendship group, in my what was it? Even my exes, and I fallen out with this. And I get it now. Ooh, I get it now. See, people used to always tell me, "What hustling have you done? What hustling have you done?" And I used to into them. Give them heavy hell. Ooh, wow. You gotta understand that. But see, that's what I mean when I say watch your intonation. Tone has multiple meanings. There's a difference between how I'm speaking right now, and which I'm low key I almost kind of think I'm out of cold right now. But yeah, there's a difference between the tone of which I'm speaking right now. First, the time which I'm see, y'all ready for that? See, tone, intonation, watching your tone. Watch how you speak to people. It's like I said on Facebook just now before I made this video. Watch how you speak to people, because you don't know if you can. You see. Let me give you an example. The Shane Dawson shit, right? And the Jefferson Starler shit, right? Because they did not watch their tone, they nearly drove that young boy to suicide. I'm only 3 years older than James Charles. And even I know to watch my fucking tone. Shane and Jeffrey are 35 years old or some shit. The fact that y'all didn't learn that in first grade. Woo! Okay, wow. Y'all are older than me. Y'all are 15 years. Y'all are 12. Wait, y'all are 12 years older than me, and I'm 20. I'm turning 24 years old next month, and I know this. Ooh, wow. See, that's very telling about our society. And let me put my hand up, because that's me not watching my tone. But that's very telling about our society. The fact that, see, what should have happened with that situation is, why wasn't there anyone to tell James Charles? First of all, Shane, you knew that James Charles looked up to you, and he was inspired by you. You knew that. So why did you bash him? Someone who you looked up to, someone who looked up to you. Excuse me, that's me watching my tone. Someone who looked up to you, and without you, he would not be on YouTube, and he surpassed you. Why would you tell him? Why would you address all that bullshit? Why would you get a phone call in front of Cameron Lester and Jerry Starr to yell about James in front of Jeffrey? But see, watching your tone. See, because you don't know who is watching. You don't know who is observing you at all times. You don't know who will give you your next opportunity and who will give you your greatest downfall. And that's something that these young kids in this social media world need to understand. Okay? And people older, see, and the person I spoke to before this video, and actually who is the inspiration behind this video, is a white dude from Georgia. Now, that's all y'all don't know. But, he said to me, oh, now, I really wanted to tell him exactly what I was thinking, because, I was weighing the situation out, right? See, all of this is what I was thinking when I wanted to write that poem. Write and also post my new poem, Bearing It All. It's called Bearing It All, right? And I took a lot of risks to write that poem earlier today. I read it earlier today. I took a lot of risks to write that poem. And y'all don't understand that now. Y'all, if y'all do sometime soon, or even in the future, years from now, that's okay. Because, see, everything is right time. Now, the reason why I said I took a lot of risks, right, is because certain people may feel like some type of way about it, right? Even if I explain myself and how I felt, right? And you know, the people who understand what I'm saying from the jump, from the beginning, will be my friends for life. And they may not. Who knows? Time will work itself out. And the people who don't understand that poem, that's okay, right? You know where the door is, right? Exit. Speak not. Speak not. Speak no more. Okay? Because I'm not for you. And what you don't know is someone else may be for you. It's just not me. Another actor may be for you. But girl, I'm not an actor. So I'm not going to lead you in that direction. Because it's not my place. See, knowing time and place. Another singer may be for you. But it's not me because I don't sing. Okay? And this is, see, when I was younger, people used to always ask me, and I used to tell them, I'm a songwriter, right? People who I grew up with can tell you, I used to always be like, I'm a songwriter, I'm this, I don't know. And the first thing these ignorant people used to always say to me, and even like I'm 14, 15 years old, they said, oh, sing a song for me. I'm like, sing it. Girl, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. But see, where I went wrong is I used to sing for them. Where I went wrong is I needed to tell them, look, this is what songwriting is, and there is a difference between songwriting and singing, and it's like I always say, it's a concept I love calling sister of, cousin of, right? Songwriting is a cousin to singing. Without one, you can't have the other. But they're two different purposes in the same family, bitch. That's why they're cousins. See, your aunt's son or daughter is your cousin. Just like, because your aunt's sister is your mother. Sister of, cousin of, right? And that's where it came from. But, yeah, so, I really forgot that I was going to really end it like 10 minutes ago, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. Ooh, 1 second. Let me exercise. Get my body flowing. And let me try something different, right? I'm going to close out, and before I do, I'm going to say, thank you to the universe, thank you to, the universe, God, spirit, whatever it may be, for allowing me to write my poetry the way I do, and not make any mistakes, and not second guess what I'm writing, and not erase certain things, delete certain things, and not have me sell myself out. I need y'all to get a clear intonation on my face. So y'all be saying, "Oh, you did straight face, you're a troll." Thank you to the universe for allowing me to have a platform, to actually have given me a platform, so that I can funnel my information through y'all in a way to where people can learn, or people may not learn. It's up to see what I don't know. See, what I didn't know is that it's up to them to learn or not to learn. Okay. And when I was a kid, let me continue. Thank you to the universe for allowing me to understand that when I was a child, it was not my time or my place or my everything, to learn that, people don't need to always learn from you. They can learn from anyone. It may be you, it may not be you. But it's not your time, place, or everything to say to them, oh, do it as I do it. Do it as I do it. Because, see, you don't know if someone is a control freak. You don't know if someone thinks differently than you. And, see, it's like Walter Howard said, just because someone has experienced the same pain as you, it does not mean they are exactly like you in every essence of yourself. And, they may look like you on paper, but off camera, they're a totally different character, bitch. And y'all need to get into that. When, was it Van Johnson? When correct me if I'm wrong. See that's maturity. See, correct me if I'm wrong. So when Van Johnson did Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, right? The Dr. Jekyll movies are actually quite deep and quite poignant to me, because it shows y'all that not everything you see is what you get, okay? And that people will deceive you, and they have the ability to deceive you, and to them, it's not an ability, it's a right. It's not a privilege, it's a right to them, right? It's what they're thinking, right? So, some people will use that to their advantage as leverage. And instead of you winning the NBA championship, bitch, they're going to say, oh, game, set, match, me, with 5,000 trophies in their hands for manipulating you and conning you. And now y'all see how these billionaires get their wealth. I told you, y'all wasn't ready. Y'all aren't ready. And Jay-Z and Beyonce, y'all are on that list too. What's the name? Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. It goes beyond. It goes without saying. Paul Allen, who founded Oracle and Microsoft, he's the co-founder of Microsoft with Bill Gates. But I hear no one mentioning his name. Yeah, Paul Allen. Who is it? I kind of think you mean Elon Musk, but I don't think he's a billionaire yet. I don't know. He may be, but see, correct me if I'm wrong. See, all of them, if they're billionaires, trash. Even if they're well on their way to become billionaires, trash. Cancel them. I see, but it's not my place to say cancel them. But girl, just because I cancel them does not mean the whole world will, and that's okay. That's something I have to live with. Okay. And one more thing, right? Just because I made that video in 2012 saying, oh, I want to be a model, girl, this was my whole life. This is what I wanted to do. Bitch, what the universe was trying to set me up for knowing years later is that comment that person left about you don't look like a model actually was changing my life, and I did not realize it until I got much older. I was 15 years old when I made that video. Yes, I was. I was a minor when I made the video. So it was not my time to learn what that meant. But because I'm 23, almost 24 now, I'm pretty much 24 now. But because I'm 24 years old now, I get it now. He was, if it is a man, I could be wrong, but if it is a man, I'm going to say he for now. Proper pronouns. See, and that's what y'all don't understand about transgender rights. Call people the pronouns they want to be called, right? Because it's like they used to always tell us when we were kids, when I was a kid. How would you like it if you did that same thing to your mother, to your sister, to your cousin, to your coworker who is a straight person? The same way you're calling a transgender woman a boy, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle, your brother, they have every fucking reason to, if you're, I'm saying for my men out here, my straight men out here, they have every fucking reason to call you a woman. But remember, this is because they're teaching you need to learn proper pronouns. And the same way people have a right to be addressed in the manner in which they need to be addressed is the same right you have as well. Okay? See, I told y'all, this really needs to be an unpopular place video. But see, y'all are not ready to hear some shit I have to say. Because, it goes deeper than everything I'm saying. And I've been on camera for 45 minutes. This was supposed to be a quick video. But I'm going to make it a quick video because, see, the world needs to fucking hear this. The world needs to fucking hear this. Whoo! Wow. Wow. But yeah, I'm going to go now because this is just, the world is too far behind to hear this. And I feel like I may not be the person who helps them understand this, but if I am, I'm fully prepared. Because there will be trolls, there will be haters along the way. There will be people telling me, you shouldn't say that or take that down. That's okay. That's okay, because people who told me to take videos down about them and statuses down about them in 2008, 2009, 2014, and now, I also knew were trash at the time. Okay. People I personally have known at that time told me to take things down. Don't write this, don't say that. And some of those things I regret taking down now. And a lot of those things I wish I had kept up. I wish I had let be posted on my Facebook, my Instagram, whatever. Now, see, that's knowing authenticity. The opposite of ignorance is authenticity. And that's a lesson that the world needs to hear, but they're not ready to hear that yet. The opposite of ignorance is authenticity. Ignorance means I'm placing my own thoughts above everyone else's, even though they're telling me the truth. I don't need to hear it. That's ignorance. Authenticity is I'm being honest with myself and everyone else, because it's what makes me who I am. And see, just because someone says, oh, I say things that are the truth of people, and whether people like it or not, just because someone says that to you, it does not mean 9 times out of 10 they're authentic. That's not entirely true. That's not entirely true. But y'all will learn. Y'all definitely will learn. So, we've covered so much ground in this video at this point that I don't even need to fucking explain it. This video speaks for its damn self. So with that, I love y'all truly. I love y'all, John. Bye.